that sure was beautiful. Greetings, everybody. For those of you who know me, you probably can already assume this is the first sermon that I've ever written, so bear with me. It is wonderful to have you all here on this joyous day of celebration. It's so great to have you here to join us to witness the union of Alyssa and Ralph as wife and husband before the universe. We as human beings do not become the people we are without the influence of the important people in our lives, and all of you have helped make these two people the people they needed to be to find and acknowledge each other's love. Together, we will share in the joys of their wedding, both with the outward celebration of the occasion and with an internal appreciation for the love and beauty that surrounds us. Before we officially get started, the bride and groom requested that we take a moment of silence to acknowledge those who could not be with us here today. I would also like to take my own moment to acknowledge my gratefulness to both Alyssa and Ralph for requesting that I be the person to join these two in marriage today. It's an unbelievable honor, and I thank you. Alyssa and Ralph, since you two met, I could tell right away you had a great connection. You've already begun to build an amazing life together. You are truly blessed to share this experience with the loved ones gathered here to support you as you embark on this next step of your journey together. Marriage is truly a magical gift. As Mark Twain noted, marriage makes of two fractional lives a whole. It gives a new gladness to the sunshine, a new fragrance to the flowers, a new beauty to the earth, a new mystery to life. May you all remember and cherish this ceremony, for on this day, with love, we will forever bind Alyssa and Ralph together. If there is anyone in attendance who has cause to believe that this couple should not be joined in marriage, the parking lot is right there. We ask you quietly excuse yourselves. Marriage is more than a simple exchanging of rings or the combining of material assets. Rather, it is an indescribably powerful shared commitment. While today I will legally bind you together, the truly important bonds we form today are largely invisible to the world, existing primarily in the corners of both of your hearts. As you hold one another, you will find deeper levels of joy, happiness, and tranquility together. Your marriage will be the foundation upon which you will build the rest of your lives, and despite any adversity, will always be there to sustain you. Alyssa and Ralph, please take a moment to sense the tremendous amount of love radiating throughout this space. And as you stand here today before the universe, before your loved ones gathered here in your honor, and before one another, take note that after today, your lives will never be the same. Marriage, regardless of any preconceived notions you might have, has the capacity to deepen and challenge and strengthen you and your relationship in ways that you never thought possible. The joy you will find as you pursue your shared lives will fuel you to face head-on the challenges you'll encounter on this earth together. On your journeys, keep your spouse in the space of highest priority in your heart. Learn to work together, laugh together, and love together. As I already know, you've already gotten down quite well. As your relationship continues to strengthen, you will find that you come to share remarkable love that is both abundantly given and freely accepted. As we celebrate this bond of unity today, it is important that we keep in mind that while this is certainly an occasion of tremendous joy, the promises we witness here today are serious and life-altering commitments. As Carl Sagan wisely deduced, we should remain grateful every day for the brief but magnificent opportunity that life provides. The sum of all of our evolution, thinking, and accomplishments as human beings is love. It is with simultaneous feelings of elation and deep respect for the commitment of marriage that we will now proceed. Alyssa and Ralph, you've already joined hands. Step ahead of the game. Lovely. Alyssa.
Yes.
Do you take Ralph to live together in the union of marriage, to take him as your best friend, partner in life, to honor and cherish and love him from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, and for all of your days?
I do.
Ralph, do you take Alyssa to live together in the union of marriage, to take her as your best friend and partner in life, to honor, cherish, and love her from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, for all of your days?
I do.
Tommy, could you please bring the rings? The wedding ring's circular shape reflects the unending power of love, a force with no beginning and no end. You should wear these rings proudly. Let them remind you each day of your love and commitment to one another. Alyssa, please take the ring and repeat after me. I, Alyssa, give you Ralph.
I, Alyssa, give you Ralph.
This ring as a symbol of my love.
This ring as a symbol of my love.
As I place it on your finger, I commit the whole of my heart
As I place it on your finger, I commit the whole of my heart
and soul to you.
and soul to you.
I promise to cherish you
I promise to cherish you
for the rest of my days.
for the rest of my days.
I give you all that I am and accept all that you are.
I give you all that I am, and I accept all that you are.
Well, please repeat after me. I, Ralph, give you, Alyssa, this ring
I, Ralph, give you, Alyssa, this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
As I place it on your finger,
As I place it on your finger,
I commit the whole of my heart and soul
I commit the whole of my heart and soul
to you.
to you.
I promise to cherish you for the rest of my days.
I promise to cherish you for the rest of my days.
I give you all that I am, and I accept all that you are.
I give you all that I am and... Well, I'm sorry, say it one more time.
I give you all that I am and accept all that you
I
are.
give you all
Did you
that
want to talk about that?
I am and accept all that I are. Good.
Family and friends, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and by the state of New Jersey, I am very pleased to pronounce Alyssa and Ralph as wife and husband, sealed together today both in law and in love. Ralph, you may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, comrades and friends, for the very first time, I am beyond proud to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Ralph and Alyssa DePiro. The bride and groom have also requested that extended family please join us in the lobby for photographs after the ceremony.
We might be here a little while. All right, I'll go fast, I swear. Hi, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Lisa, and I am one of Alyssa's best friends and maids of honor. I just wanted to take the time to thank everyone for being here to celebrate this fabulous couple. Thank you to Annette and Andy for a remarkable evening shared with such lovely people. And I sincerely want to thank you, Liz, for asking me to be co-maid of honor to your wedding. I still can't believe the day is here and that I actually have to give this speech, but I love you with all my heart and I do absolutely anything for you. So here we are. Alyssa and Ralph, where do I possibly begin? Look at you two, happier than ever on this beautiful day, in this beautiful place, with all of these beautiful people surrounding you. It's truly a fairy tale. Speaking of fairy tales, let me tell you all just how this love story began. Once upon a time, in high school, in a magical place, called Nutley ShopRite, I met Ralph for the first time, where we worked together. As some of you may know, I had the pleasure of introducing Ralph and Alyssa to each other and successfully ruled myself a matchmaker. Alyssa and Ralph fell for each other instantly. One sort of unsuccessful hotel surprise birthday party later, and the two were pretty much inseparable. Although I may have met her future hubby before she did, Liz and I go way back to even younger days. We had the privilege of becoming friends extremely early on because our older brothers, who met in elementary school were also friends. Little did they know they would be setting the groundwork for what would be an everlasting friendship. Alyssa and I attended school together from elementary to high school, but it's a good thing we didn't go to the same college together, or else we probably wouldn't have made it out alive. However, those 4 years spent hundreds of miles apart from each other didn't change a thing. Each time we saw each other, oh God. Each time we saw each other again, we'd pick up right where we left off last. We didn't care how long it took for us to see each other or how frequently we would get to catch up. Life was busy and still is busy, but I know that we will never change. And that's the beauty about this kind of friendship and the kind of friend that Alyssa is. She's honest and trustworthy, reliable, a great listener and advice giver, funny as all hell, and she sticks up for everybody she loves. We have been there for each other through the hardest of times and are always right by each other's sides during the best of times. We've literally been through everything together. From first kisses to bad breakups, emotional and mental breakdowns, coping with loss, and of course, attempting to chief all of those bad hangovers. We've shared a lot of tears, but a lot more laughter. Basically, we're at the point where we consider ourselves sisters. We already had other people convinced, since strangers thought we were twins throughout our childhood. It just got more obvious when Alyssa lost her 2 front teeth in elementary school. I remember going home with some teeny tiny, little bit wiggly front teeth and telling my dad to yank them out just so me and Liz could match. Teeth, people, teeth. It all comes full circle, am I right? In all seriousness, Liz, I can't go on to share the amount of memories we've had together because we'd be here all night. I can't wait to continue making memories with you and Ralph for all the years to come. You guys are my best friends, and I can't imagine my life without you both. I knew Alyssa and Ralph were truly meant to be together once they moved into their first home together. I mean, seriously, who else do you know that hides Nerf guns around their house so they can break out into a full-blown war at any given minute? It's freaking adorable, and it's so Alyssa and Ralph. I mean, come to think of it, you two are constantly at a prank war with each other. Who's winning that ice challenge now? Alyssa, I'm so extremely proud of the person that you have become and the life that you have chosen for yourself, and especially the man that you've chosen to spend your life with. Chosen. You have worked so ridiculously hard and still do, and you fight for what you want. I couldn't be more thrilled to be up here today to celebrate you and Ralph, and I'm so happy I have someone like you to look up to for the rest of my life. I swear this is the end. My final thought is a thank you to Ralph's mom for raising such an exceptional young man who I know will treat my best friend like an absolute queen until the end of time. Here's to your eternal love and happiness as a married couple. I love you guys. Congratulations.
Well, I'm not good with words, and she pretty much said it all. I came into the group a lot later than the two of them, but we have become a trifecta of disaster and fun. I can't imagine my life without her, and now I can't imagine my life without Ralph either. He's been a brother to me since high school, and now it's real. And I love you guys, and let's get drunk.
Love you.
Wow. I don't know how we follow that up. Mine's going to be short, simple, but to the point. I love this kid to death. So for those who don't know me, my name is Joe. I've known Ralph forever. We go way back to elementary school. Lincoln School days, bud. It's about, 20 years? I don't know. But despite knowing this guy this long, I was very surprised when he chose me to stand up next to him. I thought maybe it had something to do with our weekly fantasy football messages. I know there's, 9 guys in here who are in our league. I know you guys get a kick out of those weekly messages, but Ralph, honestly, this is a lot harder than entertaining 12 buffoons in a fantasy football message. But honestly, truthfully, I am honored to be up here with you. I love you to death. Alyssa, you look amazing. And you're about to spend the rest of your life with the best guy I know. He's caring, he's funny, but most importantly, he will be there on your side for the rest of your life. He's kind of... I guess you can say he's handsome too. So lastly, though, to the bride and the groom, living your best life.
Oh boy, how do I follow up any of these, honestly? Okay. All right. Don't usually do this a lot, but I'll do anything for Ralph. Let's be real. Okay. So, hi everyone. My name is Tom, for you that don't know. I'm Ralph's brother. I can't believe you're finally married. Like, it's... Jesus. We've been living together in the same room, sharing bunk beds with Mom for as long as I can remember. Wow, what a journey it's been, honestly, come on. I've seen you grow up from wearing baggy clothes and sideways hats to having a comb over and a fashion sense like no other man I've met. He gets clothes for me, like, I can't make this up. You bring out a side of me that barely anyone has seen and gets me to come out of my shell. We used to argue all the time growing up, but what little in Big Brother hasn't? Now we come each other for everything whenever it has something important or about farts. You were really annoying when we were younger, but you're still pretty annoying. You're my best friend and was always my role model growing up, even if we were opposites. I lost where I was, hold on. Okay, so story time. I remember one night I came home drunk and you asked me what I drank that night. And I told you 1 Four Loko and 2 Budweisers. And ever since then, you and all you guys call me Tommy Budweiser because of how I said it. But also, Ralph, I can't believe that you're a Falcons fan. Like, who is a Falcons fan? Come on. You're from New Jersey. Like, what the fuck? To this day, I don't know why you became a Falcons fan. I have never met anyone else that's a Falcons fan like you. But also, I'll never forget those nights that you were yelling at the TV. Even if you're screaming at the TV, I know you're passionate about your team just as much as the passionate love you have for Alyssa. It feels like you and Alyssa have been in my life forever. And don't get me started with taco nights. Annette, you're such a kind person, and it feels like you're a second mother to me. I love you. And of course, Andy, you're a joy to be around. Great to work with. And honestly, I'm very, very jealous of your guitar room. I want to take it, honestly. Alyssa, you're a very caring and awesome person to be around. And by the way, thanks for defending me every time my brother and I argue around you. You're always the one, too. I can't picture anyone else being my sister-in-law and being a perfect match for my brother. And I just want to say, welcome to the family. And I wish you both a happy and everlasting marriage. This is to living our best life. Cheers.
Get together, all 5 of you for a picture.